When Bad Bunny showed up on Saturday Night Live last weekend, the vibe was to be expected. The Puerto Rican singer MC was billed as the show's music guest. He was going to perform a set that by all means was going to be stellar, even by pandemic standards. Little did the audience, or viewers at home, know that he would transform altogether. Making a cameo on the show's wildly popular, Loco, music video starring comedian Ego Nwodum, Bad Bunny morphed into a plant. This here is Reggie. He is a plant. He says, keep going. When I think I can't, Nwodum raps in disheveled hair and a tattered robe. I think my plant's trying to tell me something, she says, squatting down to get a better look. Cut to Bad Bunny in a full-on plant costume, rooted in a pot from the waist down. The pandemic living is clearly driving Nwodum berserk. Bad Bunny has a remedy in the form of a rap verse. Mentally ill, he raps in English. Go bust it down if you mentally ill. Talk to the plant, say how you feel. Mentally ill. During the pandemic, many have turned to plants for a mental health boost. Think hardy pothoses, split-leafed monsteras, resilient succulents. Bad Bunny is, as the video's costume designer, Jill Bream, pointed out on Instagram, a snake plant. Known for their tenacity, snake plants mirror the human ability to survive under pressure after almost a year in quarantine. The skit was meant to be relatable, some of the team told me. I have been quarantining alone, and not having the best time myself, so I recently bought my first plants in a very long time at Juanita's Plants on IG, a great black-owned Brooklyn business, and have found them therapeutic for sure, Will Steven, one of the Loco writers, wrote in an email. It seemed like a natural thing to include in a sketch about struggling at home, he continued. Then, when we were brainstorming silly cameo ideas for Bad Bunny, we thought the plant seemed like it made sense as a comforting thing to come to life and encourage you in a dumb, fun way. Steven penned the Loco sketch with Nwodum, Pete Davidson, who also makes an appearance in the video, and fellow SNL writer Gary Richardson. He pitched the song idea to the other writers on a Monday, and it was written by Tuesday. Producer JP on Da Track created the earworm beat, and Brian Knox Beats Eisner mixed and mastered the track. As the writers were floating ideas on Zoom, a collective agreement arose: the song had to end on Bad Bunny, because he'd be such a tough act to follow. They knew they wanted him to play an inanimate object come to life, but what? At some point, we got on the topic of how so many people in this pandemic have become new plant parents, and we're likely talking to these plants, either to help them grow or because they miss interacting with people. Nwodum wrote in an email. Thus we decided Bad Bunny as a plant in a lonely woman's apartment would be perfect.